Hey guys, so I'm gonna go and tell you guys about a dream that I've had today, and it was like a very vivid dream, and I want to tell you this before I forget because usually I forget my dreams, and I usually forget or I don't even know it whatsoever. So whenever I have a dream, I always want to say it so I don't forget. So this one, oh my gosh, was so short. So I was having anxiety going on, and I was like, I need to go to sleep. I'm really tired. I just really need to go to sleep. So I finally passed out. I don't know how long this took, but it took a really long time for me to pass out. So I finally passed out, and it was so weird, guys. I was in this apartment, not this specific apartment. It was actually an apartment I've never been in whatsoever. And the layout, I've never seen it. I've toured a lot of apartments, but not this one ever. And so I was like so confused by it, but all my stuff was there. And I was like looking around or something, and there was a huge pantry, and actually this pantry reminded me of a pantry that I went and took care of. I went and organized, and I was like, and it was like a bunch of random stuff, but it was like filled to the brim. And then there was this closet, and it was actually a closet that I have taken care of, but it was somebody else's closet. It wasn't the same person, so it was someone else's closet that I've taken care of. It was one of those closets where it kind of looks like it was underneath, you know how staircase, and it goes like this kind of, and it was kind of like that, kind of small, and it was filled to the brim with like Christmas decorations or just like random decorations. And I was really confused by it. I was like, what is this? And it's kind of funny because the day before I kind of went and helped someone find some decorations, so maybe that's why there's that connection. I don't really know, but it wasn't that specific closet. It was somebody else's closet that I've taken care of before. And so I don't know, I was like looking for something. I don't really know. Anyway, so my husband went and told me, hey, I need to go to work. I was like, okay, that's fine. So we go to this parking lot, and it's one of those like parking garages, you know, where it has like several floors. And oh my goodness, guys, it felt so real to me. I'm not even kidding on how so real this was. And it was cold too. And we go in the actual car that I have right now. We're in it, and everything's the same. He looks the same. Me, I never see my body, and so I'm just like kind of there, sort of. I've never seen my body in a dream ever, but he looks exactly the same. So I go in, and I start to realize I'm not feeling good. Like, I felt like I was drugged or something, but I couldn't seem to figure, and I was like, there's no way I can drive. Like, it's just not possible. So I go back to the apartment. I walk on my own, and he drives off to work. And I go in, and I go in, and I'm like sitting down. Like, I'm sitting right where my laptop is. And there's a bunch of stuff around me, like whole bunch of stuff, guys. And I'm just sitting there. And then the doorbell rings. So I go to the door and I open it, and it's like an Uber Eats order. And I was thinking in my head it was like Chinese food or something. So I go and take it, and I set it down. And then I start going and looking everywhere for it because I couldn't seem to find it. Like, it was like literally there, and then it disappeared. my Uber Eats order. And I didn't order it specifically, it just appeared. So I was really confused because I was very excited for thinking I was going to have Chinese food, and then all of a sudden it disappeared. And I'm looking all over for this Uber Eats order, and I'm like kind of like throwing everything around, like pushing things away and looking underneath things, constantly looking for my Uber Eats order, and it's never there. And I'm like panicking over this. And honestly, guys, it felt so real to me. Oh my goodness. Like, I really thought I was looking for my Uber Eats order. Like, I really thought I was going to have Chinese food or something. And I was just really confused by this. Like, where the heck is my Uber Eats order? And so I then get like a tap on my shoulder, and I wake up. And I realized, oh, that was just a dream. Like, I'm not even in the apartment. And I then start telling my husband about this dream. And then I slowly going back to sleep. And I was like kind of going back to that dream. And then he woke me up again. And then we had to leave. And I felt so refreshed after this dream. Like, I had so much energy, and I was like ready to go and take my day on. But I'm just really confused by this dream. Like, did it mean anything? Or like, I don't understand what was the point of me being in this new apartment. This layout I've never seen in my entire life, but I recognize the pantry and the closet. And then I was frantically looking for my Uber Eats order. Well, I didn't order it. Somehow it just magically appeared, and then it just disappeared. And I was like, what the heck? So, yeah, I have no idea what this dream is about. I was wondering, would you guys want to go and put your input about this dream? Because I felt it was so real that I was looking for this food, and I was actually in the car about to drive off, and it didn't happen. So I don't know what that meant. I'm not sure, but man, I was so excited to have my Chinese food, but yeah, that didn't happen. So I have no idea, guys, like what that was about. So yeah, guys, let me know what are your guys' thoughts about this dream, and do you find any meaning in it?